has gone in there, all in, locked up. Away and racing in the opener and coming out the best. Molinaro Fort Heel in the centre. Grabbing the early lead, though, near the inside is He's a Big Dude and has gone out sharply by 2 lengths to Molinaro Fort Heel. And up on the inside, going through nicely, is Lord of Greatness. In behind them is Aesthetic. World record on the outside from back second last, Big Daddy Bill. And in a slowly run race, the early trailer is Dupes. About a length and a half to be more exact. He's a Big Dude on top. In second, Molinaro Fort Heel. On the inside is Lord of Greatness staying handy. A length to Aesthetic, rolls up the rail. 2 lengths away is World Record. In second last position is Big Daddy Bill, called on a little bit, and last of all is Dupes, and they start to string out more. The leaders travelled easily in the first quarter, 24-3, racing along to the 3/8, and the leader is He's a Big Dude. By a length to Lord of Greatness, chasing in second. 1 away third is on the inside Aesthetic, ahead to Molinaro Fort Heel. 3 away is Big Daddy Bill on the inside of World Record. A long last as they come down the side is Dupes. They come inside the quarter, and everything's gone right for He's a Big Dude. He's a Big Dude, doing it well by 2 lengths. Lord of Greatness in second. On the inside, Aesthetic. And then Molinaro Fort Heel as they come inside the final furlong, chasing a runaway leader here. He's a Big Dude by 2 lengths. Coming on a little bit, Lord of Greatness showing great courage for the 10-year-old veteran. And He's a Big Dude holding on nicely. Was never tested at all. He's a Big Dude, 2.5 to 3 lengths. Second, Lord of Greatness. Third, World Record. And then Aesthetic. The race time is 1:26:22, race 1. Leslie for Patrick. Husbands to the outside gate is Vibanks Nala. And the field is all in. Fillies and mares are locked up. Away and racing, and they came out really well. Mystic Delight away okay. Coming with the lead is Keep Luff and Leslie. Kasuga to Sega. Mystic Delight the centre. Vibanks Nala on the outside, and Splitting Horses Another Girl just a couple off the pace, improving. Back second last early is Great Start, and the trailer is She's Messy. Racing with the advantage on the rails, Kasuga. A length to Keep Luff and Leslie with the ears pricked in second. Mystic Delight is third, and tracking nicely is Another Girl. 1.5 to Great Start up on the inside of Vibanks Nala. And at the back, She's Messy. Opening quarter was 23-2. Kasuga in front. Keep Luff and Leslie in second on the outside. Tucked away, Mystic Delight. Another Girl the outer. The next pair, Vibanks Nala and Great Start, and She's Messy's 3 behind. They swing down to the 5/16, and Kasuga setting a true pace by a half a length. Keep Luff and Leslie getting away a bit too. Kasuga up on the outside. Another Girl called on is really winding up well. And as they come inside the final quarter, Kasuga turns in front, top of the stretch. Another Girl on the outside of Keep Luff and Leslie. Down the lane, Kasuga still in front. Another Girl trying to come on the right, leads the threat though. And Another Girl on the extreme outside joins and takes over from Kasuga. And then Keep Luff and Leslie, and out wider on the track is Great Start. But it's all Another Girl. Another Girl drives on to win. A length and a half to Kasuga. Great Start third. She's Messy was fourth. 1:18:57 is the winning time. For a start. All in. Locked up. Off they run. Starter caught them pretty well, and coming for the early lead is Dance for a Cause near the inside. Press quickly though, and going forward is Niobe Cruiser in the centre. Racing third is on the outside Street Tail. They sprinted right away. 4 lengths to Mr. Changu. Back second last is Java King, and 5 away last is Con's Reward. They're really having a hectic battle as they go to the first turn, this trio. And Street Tail has gone out with Niobe Cruiser to claim the lead away. Back in third is Dance for a Cause as they make that turn. Right-handed, now start the elbow turn down the hill. 4 lengths away, Mr. Changu, then Java King. A long last at this point is Con's Reward. The leader is Street Tail on the outside. All in and locked up. And they're off. And they came out really well. Seized the Bay and Scarlett Forester best into stride, with Golden Bourbon hunting for the lead on the outside, but Scarlett Forester in front, and Spender Pennies come through on their inside. Right behind is Roxy's Brew, and away nicely BC Bud is about fifth in the centre, and racing up on the outside Incorporator. They got away by a length and a half to Kiss Up, and on the rails is Gluten Free. A break of 4 lengths now to Norris Lake. Well back early is A Powerful Tale. Second last Aces Wild, and at the back is Grey Mare Way. The leader is Scarlett Forester, out by 1. Spender Penny second, Sees the Bay in third from Golden Bourbon. BC Bud tucked up on the inside. Then Incorporator. A break of 2.5 to Kiss Up is next from Gluten Free, and on the inside Roxy's Brew has lost a fair bit of ground there. Running on the outside, Norris Lake, and A Powerful Tale the centre. Well back Aces Wild and Grey Mare Way. It's Scarlett Forester in front. BC Bug crying out for room in the centres, coming through on the outside. Golden Bourbon Sees the Bay still there in the centre. Up the rail, Spender Penny and the widest Incorporator. They turn. Golden Bourbon coming. Scarlett Forester, BC Bud and Golden Bourbon, and down the outside Incorporator, and then came Kiss Up. It's now BC Bud getting the upper hand on the outside Incorporator, and Kiss Up starting to respond. BC Bud about a length in front. Incorporator in second, and then BC Bud is still holding them. Kiss Up trying as well. BC Bud in front by a length to Incorporator and Kiss Up, and BC Bud has done it. BC Bud first. Kiss Up just got in for second. Then Incorporator and Gluten Free was fourth. And the race time, 1:26.96. Comes up, moves in, and they're all in, locked up. Off and racing, a great start. And one of the best into stride deep is Dr. Dynamite. Beginning well is Ode to Joe, and coming through is Absolute. Nearer the inside is also Rye from Volusia, and also joining the fray out wide, Bite the Gold. They're out in front, 2.5 to Bring on the Bull. In the centre going through is Jaded Humour, and on the outside March to My Tune. A couple Unbridled Majesty. On the rails Blazing Zack. 4 lengths Escape Shaft, 3 lengths Piston Broke. Then Strike with Mike, and Bold Al Jabber is last. The early leader on the outside, Dr. Dynamite from Absolute, Bite the Gold. Room up the rail, a Rye from Volusia pushing to share the lead. One away, Bring on the Bulls travel pretty casually. Then Ode to Joe as they join in well. Blazing Zack up the inside is fighting the rider a little bit. In the centre, Jaded Humour, and now Unbridled Majesty coming, and there was some checking there to Jaded Humour. March to My Tune running on, and Piston Broke's getting some momentum now. And behind them, Escape Shaft, Strike with Mike, and Bold Al Jabber. The leader is Absolute. In second, Unbridled Majesty. Bring on the Bull splits them for the lead, and Bring on the Bull on the outside of Absolute. They turn together. Back in third, Unbridled Majesty. Down the outside, running on March to My Tune and Piston Broke, but Bring on the Bull has careered away from Absolute. Piston Broke with a late charge right down the outside, but Bring on the Bull has left them high and dry, and has 16th left to run. Bring on the Bull going out to win by about 5 lengths. Interest in the minor placings. Piston Broke getting second from Absolute and Unbridled Majesty, and then came Jaded Humour. For a start. Outside post, Destroy Them is in. Got a getaway called up. And the field is all in. Locked up. And they're off, and a good start out wide. Destroy Them. Got a Getaway is coming for the early lead. Away OK Rebel Music high up in the irons here. Alan Garcia, the saddle might have slipped there. Alan Garcia on Incredible D at the back. And he is having all sorts of trouble there, and is now 4 lengths behind the field. Showing the way, it's up in the centre. Rebel Music on the inside, pushing for the lead again, is Gotta Get Away. Racing on their outside, Destroy Them. The top trio by 3 lengths. Indiana Jones around the outside of Goldsmith. And back on the rails is La Poshka, who's second last. And at the back of affairs here, trying to stay without the irons there at the rear. Incredible D is 7 behind. Showing out, though, by a half. Rebel Music. Second, Destroy Them. And back to third is Away. Goldsmith is coming forward. And Hindi owns the widest, and back second last remains Lepochka, and 4 lengths to Incredible D is last. They race inside the final half mile, and now out by a length. Rebel Music in second placing is still Destroy Them. They are top 2 by 3 lengths to Gotta Get Away. Up in the centre, Goldsmith. The outside is Indiana Jones, and 2 lengths away came Lepochka, and last Incredible D. They start the run into the home stretch, and now Destroy Them has gone up and taken over from Rebel Music. Goldsmith down the outside of the track and is joining in well. And Goldsmith has run to the front with a battling Destroy Them. Down the outside, Indiana Jones, Goldsmith, and Destroy Them. And now Gotta Get Away says, no, I got you both. Gotta Get Away on the outside, running to the front, has grabbed the lead from Goldsmith and Destroy Them. Patrick Husbands getting clear, and Gotta Get Away sure is getting away. Gotta Get Away wins by a length. Second, Goldsmith, a close show photo. Lepochka came on. Destroy Them on the inside. That's the 2 in the photo. And then Indiana Jones. Time is 1:41.37. Looks across, locked up, they're off. Victorian Lass got out pretty well. Boring out quite dramatically was Bottoms Up. Going for the early lead, looking for a new spot. And Ath Dara, the centre, just as Judgment has come through. And on the inside of them is Baby Godzilla. And in the early stages, the newcomer Love and Spoonful's about 3 off the pace. In the centre is Messi Marie. Room up in the between horses. Fanatical has driven between to go to 5th. And dropping back a little bit now is the Mink Mile. Towards the back is the newcomer Ms. Phoebe. And Bottoms Up and Conquer the Course is last. Looking for a new spot, has gone to the front. Leads the way by 3/4. In second, Jester's Judgment. Ath Dara third. Victorian Lass cuddled along in the centre. Look on the outside, Love and Spoonfuls taking off. But Victorian Lass has gone easily up to second. Back in 5th, Messi Marie, or 6th, is running on. In behind them came Fanatical. And on the outside, the Mink Mile. Well back, Conquer the Course. Bottoms Up, Baby Godzilla and Miss Phoebe. Out front, looking for a new spot. Up in second, Victorian Lass. Hasn't been fully extended yet. On the inside is Ath Dara and Messi Marie running on top of the lane, and now looking for a new spot. Challenged a little bit, but still in front. In second is Victorian Lass. The Mink Mile is running on very well down the outside. The leader is still by a length, looking for a new spot. On the inside, Ath Dara. Then the Mink Mile late on the scene, looking for a new spot in front. They're coming as they go to the wire, looking for a new spot in a photo with the Mink Mile deep on the track, and also battling away was Ath Dara, and a break to the others, including Victorian Lass and Conquer the Course. 1:19.87 and a photo for the win. To run, locked up. Gates fly back, and Ascot Martin came out running in front with Chief Roland Thunder, Matador between them. A length away is Best Country on the inside from Bangkok, and last is Impetuous Act. Racing clear, Chief Roland Thunder tucks into the rail after breaking from the outside by a length. Matador is up in second, closing the gap. One away third, Ascot Martin relaxing into third spot now, followed on the outside by Bangkok. Best Country is off the rail, and Impetuous Act up the inside. Pretty much in pairs, the top pair here, Chief Roland Thunder from Matador, who stalks well. A length away, Ascot Martin on the inside of Bangkok, and the back markers Impetuous Act and Best Country. They head down towards the 5.5 furlongs, and the leader remains Chief Roland Thunder. Matador breathing down his neck. A length and a half, Ascot Martin and Bangkok. No moves yet. Impetuous Act on the inside, and Best Country is last. They pick up the pace, and they go round that bend with the leader on the inside under attack. Chief Roland Thunder tested now by Matador, running a very forward race here. They've got away by 4 lengths. In third placing, Bangkok. Ascot Martin lost some touch there on the inside of Best Country, and the trailer remains Impetuous Act. They start the run down inside the final 3 furlongs, and Matador and Patrick Husbands have got the lead here. On the inside, Chief Roland Thunder about 3 lengths away. Coming on now is Bangkok down the centre very well. Bangkok after Matador, and Best Country in the clear is looming large, and they're really flying. Best Country, and in the centre, Bangkok have reached the lead over Matador, and it's Best Country and Bangkok go on. Bangkok in front. On the outside, Best Country makes a race of it, but Bangkok holding out safely, and in the final stages, Bangkok doing enough, and Bangkok is the winner. 3 parts of a length to Best Country. Impetuous Act from Lars got into run show, and Matador was a weakening 4th. Time for the race is 1:46.18. Locked up. Away they race. And a great start, dipping out now, Majestic Heist, and Win Stanley has run to the front. Away sharply, Penalty Kill, Quattrocento hot on the pace, and back in 4th, Kazar Power. Majestic Heist is gaining on the inside, tracked along by Baldur. Second last early is Courtly Pleasure, and 3 lengths away, Turn Back Time. The pace is true here, and Quattrocento has run to the front and opens up a length and a half on Win Stanley. 3.5 Penalty Kill. Majestic Heist on the inside, 2 to Kazar Power, then Baldur. Courtly Pleasure spots this lead at 10 lengths, and the one at the back is Turn Back Time. Quattrocento's gone further out in front. That opening quarter was a flyer. Quattrocento's now 6 or 7 clear. Up the inside, Majestic Heist joins Win Stanley. On the outside, Penalty Kill. The whip is out on Kazar Power, although last Turn Back Time is starting to wind up. Quattrocento inside the quarter by 5 lengths. In second, Penalty Kill, then Majestic Heist, Win Stanley, and trying to get home are both Courtly Pleasure from last placing and Turn Back Time. Quattrocento still trying to find, is only 2 in front. Penalty Kill is nibbling away, and down the extreme outside is also Courtly Pleasure. Penalty Kill's coming. Quattrocento in deep water here. Penalty Kill coming for the lead late. It's going to be desperately close. Penalty Kill got it from Quattrocento. Turn Back Time came in for show, and then Courtly Pleasure. Time for the race, 1:19.34. In the gate, locked up. Off at the mile, great start. Scatter the Silver came out really sharply. Black Ace on top at the back. Megalyn Candy went to the front. From Boots are Made For. Lady Justice. La Forester's up in the centre. Miss Steffi drops behind. And now coming through is Enchanting Alley, and will pace up on the rail to go to the front. Right behind them with a nice trail, Leroy's Princess. And about mid-pack is the grey, Storm and Chloe. Over on the inside, Solon's Warning. They came 5 in front. And then Wonderland, Black Ace on top. And the newcomer dropped to last. Hidden Appeal in the early stages. Racing with the narrowest of advantages, Enchanting Alley with La Forester, Lady Justice, and Megalyn Candy making a line of absolute 4. A length and a half, Leroy's Princess, the run of the race on the inside. And as they head inside the 5/8, Miss Steffi's travelling okay. On the outside next is Scatter the Silver. Solon's Warning is closing some ground. A couple of lengths. Boots are Made For, Storm and Chloe, Wonderland, Black Ace on top, and Hidden Appeal. Racing towards the half mile here with the lead is still Enchanting Alley, and Love Forester's on the outside with Lady Justice. They're out by about a length. Megalyn Candy drops behind. Coming up is Leroy's Princess and Miss Steffi as they fan for the judge. And Miss Steffi is out wide on the track. Leroy's Princess trying to get a run. Didn't manage it. Down the outside, Storm and Chloe up in the centre. Right off the track, it's going to be Wonderland finishing well. Wonderland's gone to the front. Solon's Warning bursting through. Storm and Chloe is there with Leroy's Princess. Wonderland in front. Wonderland by a length. Up the inside, Leroy's Princess coming late. Wonderland from Leroy's Princess. Wonderland first. Leroy's Princess, something beaten there. Third is Solon's Warning, then Storm and Chloe. Hidden Appeal, a good run.